Absolute Batman is breaking the comic book market in a way that hasn't been seen in a generation. About a year ago, I posted this video right here talking about why DC was kicking Marvel's ass all over the yard. I cited these three as the reason why. Now, I took some flack for that because I was told, no. These were exactly the same as this. To which I replied, no, I don't really think so. This feels very limited, while the Absolute series feels like it's headed to the moon. And now the numbers are in, and they are frankly bananas. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 was obviously a massive hit, selling 400,000 copies over 7 printings. But let's compare that to what Absolute Batman did. Batman did 275K in just 4 printings, and since then there have been 7 more. Best estimate is probably 700,000 copies for this book. But here's where it gets truly bananas. Batman 15 on its own sold 300,000 copies. The Absolute line sold 8.2 million copies last year. That's not just like good for 2025, that is 90s era Jim Lee numbers. To say nothing of the secondary market, where this book is obviously going bananas, but what's interesting is that in variety of grades, it's hit this sticky point of like $200 and just seems to stay there. Whether or not you think this thing is going to come down in price over time or even crash, I gotta tell you, it really has kind of a Spawn #1, ever present, ever desired sort of feel to it. And yes, I'm victory lapping just a little bit here. Perhaps bigger and more important than any of that is that I have talked to so many people that credit the Absolute line with coming back into the hobby, jumping into something that they had let lapse for a really long time. And that is an amazing thing for our hobby.